This work, titled Sampled Point Network for Classification of Deformed Building Element Point Clouds, is prepared by the Robotics and Intelligent Construction Automation Lab at Georgia Tech. In natural or man-made disaster situations, mobile robots would be the first choice for search and rescue operations. This is primarily due to the difficulty of sending disaster response workers to the site. Mobile robots can be deployed for disaster relief work to capture the 3D geometry of disaster sites based on techniques such as structure from motion. Building components such as beams and columns are classified based on point cloud data, and damaged components are identified to assess risk levels. Deep learning architecture is designed to identify building elements such as columns, door, and stairs that may be potentially deformed in a disaster relief scenario. The proposed method uses point clouds obtained from a database of building element mesh models to train a 3D object classification network. This work uses the BIMnet-10 dataset, which is a custom-built dataset consisting of mesh models of common building elements such as beams, columns, doors, fences, and stairs, obtained from Google's 3D warehouse. It contains 10 object classes with 153 training samples and 47 test samples. Each model is converted into point cloud format by sampling points along the object surface and then added to the database. In order to simulate the deformations encountered for objects in post-disaster scenarios, this study applies synthetic deformations to the point cloud data. These deformations include rotation, bending, truncation, and outlier noise. The classification accuracy was measured on ModelNet 40 and BIMnet-10 datasets. Results indicate that balsa grid architectures perform better on non-deformed datasets, whereas the proposed architecture performed better on deformed datasets. Further experiments were carried out to examine the effect of various pre-processing steps such as point sorting, resampling, and orientation normalization on the classification accuracy of the deformed object dataset, shown in Table 3. In addition, the classification performance was compared with respect to individual types of deformations such as rotation, noise, bending, and truncation. The method was further evaluated using point cloud data from a 2-story reinforced concrete building used for earthquake testing. The building point cloud was segmented according to the following procedure. First, plane segmentation was applied to detect horizontal planes. Next, Euclidean clustering was used to form clusters based on point-to-point distances. The proposed classification network was applied to assign a class label to each segmented object. The source code for this project is freely available on GitHub. This includes the point clouds used in the BIMnet-10 dataset, code used for applying various types of deformations, and the network architecture used to perform classification.